Welcome all of you. So, my name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center, and we are going to discuss a lot of topics today. So, as you all would have seen the title, today we are going to compare abroad education destinations along with Europe under the concept of the current geopolitical situation. How the students can take right decisions, safe decisions, productive decisions. This is what we are going to discuss today. And my name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center, and I personally take care of 4 offices: Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, and Bangalore, and 35 other franchisees spread across India. So the format of the show is very simple. You can ask me your questions, and I will immediately get it on the screen, and I will answer them. And also, we wanted to give a small gift to the best question which is asked in the live session, so that we wanted to appreciate the best question. So that's why we do this as a token of appreciation. That's all, whatever. So then let's get into the topic. So one more time I say, any questions you have, you can text me, that I will get it on my WhatsApp screen, and the best question, a small gift from our side will be done as a token of appreciation of spending your time to do this. So September, January 2026 intake applications are open, and as always, only Europe Study Center promotes German public universities and other European public universities at free or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure with medium of instruction 100% English, and living expenses starting from 30,000 rupees per month onwards, and absolutely zero false promises. We don't guarantee anybody any offer letters or visas or jobs, part-time jobs, scholarship. No false promises, no fake commitments. But what we have delivered, the 2025 intake, 99.2% visa success ratio, and more than 250 to 300 students, we have sent them for free education to European countries. And what more, I have posted 100 of interviews in my YouTube channel, Europe Study Center's YouTube channel, where students can go and see how much they have, which all universities they studied and what sort of employment they received. So all these informations we have posted. So please check it out, which no other companies has done in abroad education industry. So I guess you all could listen to me, and the audio video, I hope there is no lag. If anything, just text me, I will be able to correct it. So then, coming back to the topic, why everybody so aggressively promoting abroad education destinations like US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada? The simple reason is in my hands right now. This is what? It's all about commissions. Only, please understand, in abroad education industry, it's all about dumping a student into a university or a college where they get more commissions. That's what it is. That's why they make you spend more so that they can earn more. So, which university pays commission? Only those universities where no one joins. Only to the universities where it's inferior quality. That is where the universities come forward and give commission to the agents. And that is where Indian students go abroad and study. This is where the problem starts. And look at this sheet. Of course, I cannot reveal the universities' names. This is Australia commission sheet. It's like, 10%, 15% of every year's tuition fees. There are even some universities giving commissions for the second years also. This is where is the fundamental problem of abroad education. Commission. That is why all agents and consultants promote Australia and New Zealand. Why? Maximum commission. Across the globe, you will not find commissions like Australia and New Zealand. Close to 3.5 lakhs, they pay commissions. That's why these agents and consultants are so desperate to push students into these sort of countries. Okay, even after spending 70-80 lakhs to Australia, are you studying in that country's top university? No. Only the inferior universities pay commission. The top public universities never pay commission. And next, if you look at, Canada, this one, I could read out 80% or 15% of first year's tuition fees, and 80% out of 30% of tuition fees. Some weird calculations they have, but all I could see from these numbers from this Canada is huge commissions. And do I see any of Toronto University name, British Columbia University's name here? No. All local community colleges, degraded ones, absolutely rubbish ones. This is where these sort of universities and colleges only pay commissions. This is why we always say, if not for NITs and IITs and IIMs in India, you can travel, to top public universities in European countries and study. And the same applies to UK and Ireland. Many of you will be really surprised. Oh, this guy's company's name is Europe Study Center, and he doesn't promote, Europe, UK and Ireland. Yes, we do not promote it. It's of absolutely no use. 1 year degree and plenty of other issues. And even I made a video about it. Study in UK, get laptop free. This is what is an Instagram ad that I saw. So rubbish. Why? Why we should study? Why you should give me free laptop? No questions is asking. No students is asking such questions. Here I don't give any any such laptops or anything, nothing. It's plain simple. Top public universities, our ideology, spend less, learn more. Getting job is completely your responsibility. And do not spend much and study. Scholarships we don't guarantee. Don't do part-time jobs. Focus on your education. Focus on skill development, which will take you closer to employment. This is what we say. It's an open challenge. Can any other agent and consultant say such a thing in social media? Not possible. All that they say is like, for example, you will get employment, you will get citizenship, you will get PR, you are going to earn crores and lakhs in part-time job. Getting job is so easy. No, life is not that easy, or this abroad education process is not that easy. So one side, this commission aspect, and the other side, if you look at the current news that is going around across all these countries when it comes to abroad education, first is the Trump article. I don't want foreign students in US, but they are a good business, told by Donald Trump. This is what it is. That is, they are looking this as a business. This is what students and parents needs to understand. Again, I read, I don't want foreign students in US, but they are a good business. This is what this article, says. Whenever education is treated like a business, once we go there and study, even if you search at the microscopic level, you are not going to find or get quality education. When education is not a business, that is where students and parents get benefited. This is why we always stick to top public universities in Europe. And these international, all these US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada charge exorbitant tuition fees so that they can pay more commissions to the agents and consultants. And students get stuck into these sort of things. I am not telling they are not going to be successful. Even if the student is successful, it's purely because of his efforts. Nothing with reference to the country or the university. Only when you study in top public university at an affordable tuition fees. And when you also put in your efforts, it's like a win-win-win situation. Everybody gets benefited. And next article, if you could see. And those wanting to ask me questions, you can send your questions to this number, 988-445-7722. And of course, the best question asked in this session, there will also be a small gift from our side, just as a token of appreciation. Okay, so the next is, you could see this US visa refusals. Almost, this Indian Express article says 41% of foreign students' visa applications are denied. I am talking everything with source, with proof. Nothing without source or proof. This is Indian Express article dated March 25. Now the visa refusal rate is even higher. Students even with full scholarships are getting refusals. This is how it is. So always opt for countries where we are welcome. That is most important. Do not go to countries where we are not welcome. That is what is important. And what is the point in going to a place where the country says we don't want Indians anymore, and we go stand in front of that embassy just to get rejected? So, first question from Logi. Will you help to PhD admissions in European countries for environmental science? See, Logi, very good question, and I am also I also studied a lot of subjects related to environmental. Logi, your answer is we are on the verge of launching PhD services. Until this while, we have just been doing UG and PG, like our student Logi. There have been plenty of students who are asking us for a PhD, and I am against PhDs without funding. So the work is half the way through, and very soon we will launch this PhD options with funding at Europe Study Center. But currently, still we have not yet got the complete details. Very shortly we will launch, but I am not sure about environmental science. PhD options to Europe Study Center students are coming up with funding, that I can say. Next question is by Ritish. Sir, what about studying in an Ivy League? How much will it cost for 2 years like MIT, Princeton? Crores of rupees, brother. Okay. For Ritish, for example, I am not against students joining Ivy League universities. Okay. You have an excellent profile. You got an admission into an Ivy League university. Your father, you had excellent grades, so you got admit. And your father has crores and crores of money. Without taking huge education loan or burning your entire pocket, you are able to afford these sort of educations. Please proceed. But whatever sort of university it is, in the current geopolitical situation, if Ritish is taking an education loan or burning up all your savings for this Ivy League university, I personally feel it's not required. This is my 16th year in the industry. We always encourage, request and plead to the students. Spend less, learn more. Whereas all the other agents and consultants will only tell you spend 70 lakhs, 80 lakhs, 90 lakhs. Why? So that they can earn more commissions. Please understand this. For your luxury, for their luxury, for their intention of making more money, students are getting, mishandled here. This is what is the problem. Next question by Charan. May I know the exact difference between other consultants and US? Wow, it's a very nice question. I will tell you very clearly to Charan as well as to others. After my education in India, bachelor's, and after my education in Europe, and once I started working there, and when I started to compare what other abroad education promoting countries are doing and what European countries are doing, it was a world of difference. Charan, what Europe Study Center does is, we promote the top number 1, number 2, number 3 public universities in European Schengen countries which do not consider education as a business and providing education at free or 3 lakhs per year onwards, and they do not pay Naya Paisa commission to the agents. No commission model. And we openly explain what is the charges to the student with the GST collected in the bank account, and we place the student into top public universities. Whereas the other agents and consultants, they do not promote universities and colleges which are top ranked in that particular country. For example, a UK promoting agent will never promote Oxford, Cambridge, London School of Economics. Never he will promote. Why? Naya Paisa commission he will not get, even if the student is eligible. So, abroad education industry, it's all about the commission model. And the commission model is paid by universities and colleges where students naturally do not join. They are forced to join these commission paying universities so that the agents get benefited. And the agents always, what they will say? We do free services. This is what they say. So, please be aware, that is the difference between other agents and consultants to Europe Study Center. And 99% of agents and consultants in India only work under the commission model. Only our company, maybe few others, I am not sure, works under this model of placing students into top public universities and explaining what is the charges. And I have posted 100 plus student interviews in my YouTube channel. Has any other companies posted it? No. That too, these 100 students are currently working there. So next question from Sumati. How to boost my profiles to get public universities in Germany? How should I prepare? Kindly advise, sir. See, first of all, I don't provide any advices. We only share input. Okay. So for you to get an admission into a top public university, the first and foremost thing is you should have understood the concepts. Please, whatever you are trying to study in your bachelor's, diploma, whatever, understand and study. Even at school level, understand and study. Do not memorize or mug up for the sake of marks. Don't study anything. Understand and study. Nowadays, you guys have the luxury of, chat GPTs, perplexity, YouTube, whatever you type, you will get a pictorial representation, a video representation or a video clarity, so that you could visually see at least through these digital platforms and learn. Understand and study. And based on your profile, best possible options we can give you. But do not plan for Germany alone. Please, humble request, have multiple options so that you are safer. So the next question is again by Charan, I hope the same student. Like visa process and any other entrance examination needed. Some of them, they are saying there is no need of any entrance examinations in UK. See, first of all, I don't want to waste time talking about UK, brother. No use. UK, the BBC has made a report calling international students as cash cows who are coming to UK and Ireland. Cash cows. And I can proudly say, I am the only person in entire India, in my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, I have not sent a single student to UK or Ireland for their bachelor's or master's. Never ever. Why? I don't see any use going there. And all agents will send UK and Ireland. Why? Instant noodles. Like that they can make money. 1 day offer letter, 10 days visa, 2 lakh commission. Student's life gone. Done and dusted. And will the agents promoting UK, Ireland, will they send their children to UK, Ireland? 95% no, because they know the reality. See, the world has become in a situation like I should be good, I should be fine, my family should be fine, and I don't care about my neighbors. I don't care about my clients. This is what is the situation right now. False promises, fake commitments. And that too, misguiding a student for the sake of money, I seriously fail to understand. But this is what is happening. So, entrance examinations, some European countries they need. Medium of instruction is only English. You don't have to study in any other languages, because I am personally against non-English taught programs or courses. Okay. And yes, few countries require entrance examinations. That's why you can text back to the same number, ask the appointment link, book the appointment, visit our offices. We'll be more than happy to guide you, Charan. Next is Suresh. France public university admission charges. It varies between a business school and a public university. So contact us, Suresh. We will do a clear profile evaluation. First of all, you should be eligible for France. There are 20 Schengen countries that we process. All top public universities, top business schools. So contact us, Suresh. We'll be more than happy to help you. Ilamaran, nice name. Sir, after completing a master's in one Schengen country, can we be able to work in other Schengen country? Super question. Excellent. Of course you can. Of course you can. You don't have to worry, brother. You don't have to worry. So, that's how it is. Okay. And then few more articles. After the Trump article, I had questions. And any more questions, please text to this number. And as I told you, the best question, a small gift from our end. This is basically to appreciate the time you spent in watching this live show and asking a question. The next is by, the next is like Canada. See, it's really funny. People promoting study in Canada education fair. But whereas we have 80% visas refused for Indian students going to Canada. And where are you going to send these students if the visas are refused? Why do you even conduct education fairs going to Canada? Visas 80% refused. Then why do you send? Why do you conduct education fairs? I don't understand. How many students' tuition fees are stuck at the university? How many universities are denying to give back the tuition fees? And how many students are paying education loan for the tuition fees paid to the university and after their visa refusal? How many issues are going on currently? But still, our only focus is these sheets, commission, commission, commission. That is the only agenda. Commission. That's it. So, our humble request, students and parents should understand all these things. We are not against students going to US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Singapore, all your choice, boss. We are nobody to interfere in that. But don't take huge education loan and go. And don't go join that country's inferior universities. Don't go and join that country's private institutions. Study in that country's top class public university. And also we say, spend less, learn more, be smart. Why you have to sell your ancestral properties or take huge education loan and go abroad? No. And even if you could, the tuition fees is high. Your parents can afford it without huge loans or whatever. No problem. As long as it's a top public university. So make wise choices. And please, students and parents, whatever parents they are given, the education, whatever level they have given, be satisfied. Do not force them or do not add more pressure to them if the financial situation at home is not correct or it's not right. Don't pressurize the parents for all these things. Whatever your parents could gracefully give you guys, make use of it. This also I say. We will not tell like other companies, we will get you education loan. We have tie-ups with bank. Oh, just because the education, for example, the abroad education consultant says, will a bank give an education loan? And students and parents believing such things, I fail to understand. A bank will give education loan only based on the student's profile and the parent's CIBIL score and the collateral property required. Based on this only, as far as I know, they get education loan. Or in some other cases, several other factors. But just because a abroad education consultant said, an SBI or a HDFC bank is not going to give you even a 10 paisa education loan. So don't believe such promises. And many students are asking me the question, sir, will you get the education loan? No, I am not involved in such processes. Maybe we can share you the contact details. Again, I say, taking huge education loans are easier. Paying back is the biggest challenge. So be cautious. I have one more question. Hi, I am Anbarasu. Hi, Anbarasu. Currently pursuing final year diploma in computer science with 85 CGPA. So is it enough to go to European universities? It should be sufficient, Anbarasu. It should be sufficient. And 2026 September intake applications and 2026 January intake applications are open. I guess since you are in a diploma final year, you will be completing only in May, June, so that you can start your studies in September. Anybody who is in the final year of your studies, you can contact us. Application is open and we'll be more than happy to help you. Already 500 students have enrolled. Okay. So, first of all, forget about the enrollment. First, visit us. Free counseling. We don't charge you anything for the counseling. Come, collect all information. We'll do free profile analysis, free profile course selection, document preparation, and also we'll tell you what sort of documents your parents need based on what they have and what they don't have. And 16 years of experience. We are going to compile within 60 to 90 minutes and tell you everything for free. Come collect the information. That is all I wanted to say. And you can text to the same number and collect your appointment. And I take care of Chennai, Trichy and Coimbatore offices of Europe Study Center. So next question is from Rizwan from Tiruchirappalli. Hello sir, good afternoon. Is there a way to place in European universities in France like Latvia, Berlin without IELTS with affordable low fee structure? Possible, Rizwan. Shouldn't be a problem. See, when it comes to fee structure, we always say, spend less, learn more. We never make the students spend more. So that's how it is. Not a problem. So Rizwan, we have a office in Trichy. We have excellent team members there. You can contact them. They'll be more than happy to guide you. And others, you guys can send your questions here. We'll be happy to answer them. And then one more article. Even today, students and parents are applying for their Australia and New Zealand admissions. Fine. But Australia, 50% visa refusal as reported by The Hindu. And New Zealand, 40% visa refusal as reported by Economic Times. See, what does this visa refusal show? Nothing but they don't want Indians, at least as of now. When somebody is not welcoming us, why go stand in front of their doors? What is the role? What is the need? Only go to countries where Indian students are welcome, where Indian talent is valued. And once you get a job, go to a country where they help you to convert your student visa to work visa. That is why I have posted 100 interviews in my YouTube channel. 100 interviews, open challenge. Can any other agent or consultant post 100 videos in their YouTube channel? If they post it, I'd be really happy. They cannot. And also, if you post, please explain how much they have spent and have they cleared their education loan. That also you please post it with the universities' names. And look at the interviews that I have posted in my YouTube channel. All the universities' name I have specified. The top public universities they study. They spend very less and learn more. That is why they are being currently employed right now. So, open, transparent system, and don't ask me for job guarantee, scholarship guarantee. What is that? Many parents are asking me this. Sir, will you confirm the job? Then I will enroll. I said, you don't have to enroll. Job is not in my hands. If I give you an assurance, tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock, I will submit your application. That I can do because that is in my hands. And I don't work with chota mota universities, which I can assure you offer letter. No, you have to attend the Skype interview, meaning the Google Meet interview. Clear the interview and we will train you for that. We will train you for the visa interview. 99% success ratio. And majority of our students who completed degree on time, who focused and studied, who is not looking at part-time job, they are successful. And still getting jobs purely depends upon your skill set, problem solving ability, analytical skills, logical skills, reasoning skills, all these things. Any Tom, Dick and Harry, any joker comes and tells you your job is confirmed, you will get PR, citizenship. Don't believe all these things. And free laptop offers for UK and all, wake up call. One person even giving iPhone for UK admissions. Wow. Just funny, that's all I can say. We need to understand the fundamentals, understand the ground reality, and anything which is so good to your ears, it's most likely false. Even though I say free education and all those things, not everybody gets free education. It's free or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure. Cheaper than studying in in India. In fact, India itself nowadays people are paying 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs tuition fees plus capitation fees and etc. etc. So that's how it is. So one more question from Anbarasu. Sir, I heard the cost of living there in Europe is much higher and the part-time job is in high demand, leaving us in burden with university. What's your point? See, Anbarasu, first of all, it's cheaper to study in a European university compared to studying in a universities in India, the top tier 1 universities which everybody talks about. And living expenses varies countries to country. And choose countries which is having less living expenses. Because any Schengen country we promote that country's top class public university. And I don't assure or even request anybody to do part-time job. Forget about part-time job. Focus full-time. Because Monday to Friday you are going to be so busy. 8 to 9 hours of activities every day. Whereas when you study in US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, when you study in a wrong university in these countries, Monday to Friday, the classes are only for 6-7 hours a week. Balance time, it's KFCs and McDonald's. Are we taking education loan to go abroad and wash plates? Or make some rotis, pizzas, burgers? I don't understand. We go abroad to sit and study. My ideology is different. That is why we are number 1 for 15 plus years. And anybody telling you, motivating you for part-time jobs and all those things, they are just trying to push you into that trap. Nothing else. I am against part-time jobs. I want my kids to sit and study at an affordable cost in a top-class public university. That is what is important. Next question from Vishwa. Hi sir, myself Vishwa. I am planning to study economics and management in Czech Republic on Mendel University, Brno. See, first of all, you need to understand when it comes to Czech Republic, are they supporting you for the visa slots? I don't work with Czech universities which is not supporting the students for the visa slot. See, please understand, abroad education, there are only 2 parameters. High quality university, visa success ratio. For me, these 2 must match. If these 2 doesn't match, it's like operation success and patient no more. So there are several top public universities which we work in Czech Republic who supports for the visa. So contact us, we'll be more than happy to guide you. Okay. So next question. Hi sir, I am Rahul. I am already enrolled in ESC for 2026 intake. I watch all your live videos and interviews. It just motivates me somehow. Thank you so much. That is what is our role, right? A person 16 years in abroad education industry, Rahul, it really pains to see a student enrolling in a useless, degraded, commission-paying university. This is what I'm trying to stop, and this is what I'm trying to fight. Okay, what do you think about Erasmus Mundus scholarships? Erasmus Mundus scholarships are very less, in fact. For example, if you are looking at 1,000 students, I process approximately in a year. To be precise, Rahul, hardly 10 to 15 students get scholarship. That's why I don't talk about scholarship. Whenever the probability of success is very less, just for the sake of creating views or walk-ins, I don't want to give false promises. That's why. And whereas you can opt for Erasmus exchange studies with funding, that has a very big probability. Hundreds of Europe study centers do Erasmus every semester. So that's how it is. So I hope I have answered your question, Rahul, and best wishes for your September 2026 intake. Prepare well, and thanks for trusting us, and thanks for enrolling with us. And we always say this particular aspect also, an youngster should travel to 25 different countries before he becomes 25 years old, before he reaches 25 years old, I mean. So for that, excellent opportunity is education. You should travel, meet a lot of people, get exposed to a lot of new culture, make friends all across the globe, and be the best in the subject. Nowadays, I see youngsters at the age of 27, 28, 29 itself, they are giving up. They felt like, okay, beyond this, I'm not going to grow. That's all, my life is done. I've seen plenty of youngsters talk this way. No. Develop your skill set. That is most important. That's why I always say, you need only two factors to go abroad. One is you should have interest to study, learn, travel, and explore. And the next is you should have what? Your parents' financial support. These two are there. You don't have to think even a single second to go abroad or not. That's it. Sir, I don't have interest. No problem. You can find something else. You don't have to go abroad. Or if the parents cannot support you financially, whatever I've told, free education, 3 lakhs per year, whatever with living expenses. If they say, no, financially we cannot support you, don't trouble them. Look what you can do further with what best you have. But if they also support you financially, you are also ready to go and study. What else waiting? Pack your bags, travel and explore. Nothing like going abroad at UG level itself. That's the best thing. Next question, a long question, but let me read it out. I want to study in German universities. I have completed my BA English, 6.0 out of 10. I'm interested data policy analysis. I have 1 year of varied internships. See, first of all, I'm just telling you the data. Getting admission for a 4-year degree in a German public university is more easier compared to a 3-year degree. I am not telling here 3-year degrees cannot go to Germany. But what I'm trying to tell you all here is, it's challenging for an admission for a 3-year degree. I'm being very frank. So, if you have an ideology that, and by the way, after studying BA English, we cannot study data analytics or data science. Not possible. BA English is different, data analytics is different. Maybe UK or other places is possible, but not in a European Schengen country. After BA English literature, we can offer you masters related to literature or towards management. And don't look at Germany alone, look at all possible Schengen countries. And by the way, people who have studied biotechnology, BBA, BCom, and if you ask us data science and data analytics, it's not going to happen. Okay, cross majors only for management is possible. Cross major is not possible in a European Schengen public university. For example, a student who studied mechanical engineering or literature, can he or she study a MS data science course in NITs or IITs? Not possible, right? Same way, since I promote the NITs and IITs in these countries, it's not possible. Okay, so did I read through all the articles? One minute. So, and then I spoke about Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. So, all the countries, if you look at European Schengen countries, other than European Schengen countries, the visa success ratio is really less when it comes to European Schengen countries. The visa success ratio, it's very, very high. So, they are welcoming Indian students, touch wood, at least as of now. And January 2025 intakes, I secured more than 99% visa success ratio, placed hundreds and hundreds of students into into their bachelor's and master's degree in an open, transparent, straightforward process. I have a very big question from Santosh. He has taken time out to type it, so I anyway read it. I am Santosh Raj, second year ECE. I don't want to tell the university's name. I am planning to pursue my PG after my BTech. Okay. How different is German education system compared to India, especially for engineering students? What comparisons can I say? In a very subtle way, we memorize, mug up and study. They understand and study. Even today, we study Hyder Ali syllabus. They study the latest syllabus. And the professors over there in a European country, Santosh, they work only for 2 to 3 hours at the university. Balance 5 to 6 hours, they spend it at a industry, research projects, publications, or their own company. And students cannot memorize or mug up and pass even a single examination. And you don't have to write record notes. You don't have to write 44 pages to clear the examinations. It's basically understanding and studying. That is what it is. After completing my master's, how about the job opportunities? Completely in the hands of the student. I will not promise you, okay, you are going to get job, confirm this, that. No false promises, no nonsenses. But I have posted 100 interviews in my YouTube channel, or all your brothers and sisters whom I had sent, who is currently working in Europe. Okay, you can watch their interviews and get inspired. And also I would like to say to other audience also, just because somebody went abroad, they were successful, doesn't mean you are going to be successful. Just because somebody went abroad, they were not successful, doesn't mean you also cannot be successful. Others' success or failure cannot define your decision-making process. Your actions and your decisions, your confidence only matters end of the day, and it's directly proportional to the end outcome. I mean, employment. I still have around 2 years to complete. What should I focus on these 2 years? Full skill development, understand and study. That is what is important. And my current CGPA is 8.5, is decent enough, but you know, all the best. And whichever marks you have, we will support you. No worries. Thank you, sir. I would like your guidance on planning my path of studying in Germany. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So the next question is by Sanjay. I am planning to do my masters in Europe. I am aiming for summer 2026 intake. My qualification, BE Electrical Electronics Engineering. Okay, can you suggest me some good European universities? Can I secure admission? Are there any possibility to cutting scholarships? See, electrical electronics, I would always suggest robotics, mechatronics, control technologies, VLSI, system on chip, embedded systems. Plenty of course options are there. And you have decent marks, we can apply for free education or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure. Scholarships not possible because out of 1,000 students, only 10 or 15 are getting scholarships. Okay, and living expenses starts from 30,000 rupees per month onwards. Contact us. Final year applications are open. You all can text to this number, share the appointment. We will share you the appointment link. Book the appointment, visit us, attend the free counseling, collect all information. Then you decide to go abroad or not. Okay, good. People are taking time out, answering these questions. Really appreciate this, and I'm really glad. And everything is open and straightforward. In none of this session, I told you anything that is not possible or feasible. No, easy to study, employment, scholarships, no false promises, no fake commitments. And in your abroad education, if you avoid these two parameters, majorly, the success probability becomes very, very high. First is avoiding these commission paying universities. Absolutely no use. Absolutely no use. But agents and consultants, unfortunately, only promote commission paying universities. And you, after this session, go to Google Chrome, search some UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. You will immediately get a consultant's name in the Google search engine. Call them. Ask whichever these countries' names, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and ask them, what is your charges? And what they will say? They will say, we do free services. This is the problem. How can they do free services? They get paid from the university, and the university which they get paid is inferior. This is what is the problem in abroad education industry, which we are solving and trying to solve for the past 16 plus years. We break this commission model. Rather, we place students into the NITs and IITs of that particular country and openly explain what is the charges. with the GST collected in the bank account. Open, transparent process. Nowhere I say I do charity. Hundreds of staff members working front end and back end, day in and day out. That's how it is. So, great. So September, I hope I have answered all your questions. And September 2026 intake applications are open. January intake is also still open. You guys can contact us. You can apply for medium of instruction. We promote only 100% English, and then what else? Tuition fee starts from free or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure. One more question from Calvin. Hi, I have completed my undergraduate degree in agriculture. Super. I work as a data analyst. Okay, at Green Hydrogen Association of India, where we collaborate with industry partners in Belgium. Although I don't have any funds at the moment, I am interested in studying in Europe to pursue a career in business roles. Yeah, that is possible. What should I do? See, Calvin, we do have some free education options. See, first, not only to Calvin, to all the students, what I'm trying to say here is, do not assume this is not affordable for you guys. Okay, I am not telling this will be affordable for you guys also. So have a neutral mindset. Contact us, collect all information, visit our office, do the profile analysis, which is also free, then take a call. Okay, Calvin, I hope I have answered your question. So the session runs for almost 45 minutes. Thank you so much. And I liked the question that was asked from which one? Yeah, I like the question asked by Charan. His question was very clear. Sir, what is the difference between Europe Study Center and other consultants and agents? I like that question because this is what I'm fighting for the past 16 years. So I like that question, and the best question award goes to Charan. You will get the gift voucher to your WhatsApp number, Charan, shortly in few minutes. So thank you so much and congratulations, Charan. And thanks for everybody. You could see Calvin, Sanjay, Santosh, taking time out and texting all these questions, and really thank you. And your motivation, your support will always give us a lot of energy. And plus, we do free webinar every Wednesday, every Sunday. Tell me one agent consultant constantly doing the webinar for the past 5 years and creating awareness other than Europe Study Center. Can one agent consultant do? Open challenge. Nothing. All they can tell is free laptop, free iPhone. What nonsense. What free iPhone? What laptop? Can the student cannot buy by themselves? Why you have to give for free? They come to you for quality education. Just guide for that alone. Done and dusted. So that's how it is. And free webinar you can join. That's what I was trying to say. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. live. And for you to join that webinar also, you can text to the same number. We will share you the link. Okay. So thank you so much. All the very best. And January, September intake applications are open, and we are going to constantly, every week we will do a Instagram live, same format. And every week we will do a YouTube live also. That also in the same format. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to post plenty of informations in our YouTube and Instagram channel. Everything on a mission to find solutions to the students' current issues, whatever it could be. Okay. Thank you so much for, as always, your love and support. And we are coming up with new exciting options for the students, which will benefit the students and parents community. And that's it. Once again, thanks for all those who asked your questions. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.